You want to know the secret, right? Everyone wants to know the secret. The secret is there is no secret. The secret is that if everyone is sick, we should probably, as mothers, fill our freezers as though we're giving birth, but we're just giving birth to a virus. So my top tip is that now that everything is just sort of chaotic with Virus City, and let's say you're an overwhelmed mother and you're stressed out, the first thing that I would say to do is create a master list on your fridge. And what you want to do is write every single meal. If you have like a little whiteboard on it, write all the meals that your family actually love. Write them down. Make the more the better, the more options. Just stick to like 14, because that's a good amount of variety. And then what you want to do after that is you want to batch cook. Now, I don't really think that anyone has the energy to cook like once a month or do everything all at once. But just when you're making a meal, think about whether it's freezable. And then do individual portions. If you have extremely fussy kids and a fussy husband, just freeze like individual containers. There's like some really good ones you can get at the shop. Yeah, so some of the things that is on my list, and I'll help you out by telling you what we have, is beef stroganoff, lasagna, lamb chops, chicken roast, fettuccine carbonara. To say tuna mornay? Yeah, tuna mornay is very loved. Spaghetti bolognese, chicken wraps, tacos, nachos. You could just keep going with your list. Burgers, rissoles and mash. What people need to understand is that when you're going to cook extra, just stick to the things that freeze well. Like lasagna freezes well, tuna mornay seems to freeze well. Anything like pastas and things like that, they seem to freeze well. But you could even freeze pizza as well. The thing is you might want to do that fresh though. Just it's certain meals that you can get ready, but don't go cooking all day or anything like that. If you really are a burnt out mum and you're prepping for like a birth of sickness because you're always burnt out, it's best to kind of do it as though, okay, well, I'm cooking this tonight, I have extra, I'll freeze some as backups. And then those backup little individual portions of food, they can stop you from needing takeaway because everyone can see the label in it. They're like, oh, that's curry sausages, oh, that's a square of lasagna, that's a square of insert what it is. You don't know, maybe you end up freezing cooked pizza and then you just zap the pizza, because it just depends. You probably don't want to do pizza, but what you would want to do is have a whole bunch of extra meals ready to go just in case. And the more prepped it is, the better. Like for example, if you have spaghetti bolognese, you would probably want to have the noodles not fully cooked, but almost quite there. That way when you zap it, it's not like mush, you know what I mean? But yeah, like the more easier your life is, the less stress you'll have. So if cooking, I know, is a big time suck for women. Women are getting very stressed out about cooking meals and not knowing what they feel like. Well, if you don't know what you feel like, make sure you talk and discuss it with your family. Like, do they like beef stroganoff? Okay. Do they like chili con carne? Okay. So they like those things. So freeze things that make sense. Like you just don't take your rice too far when you cook it for freezing, because obviously, again, mushy. So gotta go now, COVID life. But if you need help at all, comment below and I'll tell you some meals that have been good for my kids that are fussy when they're not well. And a lot of it isn't heavy food. A lot of it is simple carbohydrate food, like mashes and pizza bases and things like that. They love French toasts and things. Those are all safe foods.